All right, so I keep getting reconnections just now before the microphone wasn't working. I don't know if something's going on with YouTube, but we're going to go ahead and trudge on and we're going to keep on moving and we're going to get through this live stream. All right, so if you're coming in, please let me know. Somebody, is the microphone working? I guess the best way to do is just check off my own iPad, right? Let me go here and see if I can hear myself, and then we'll kind of move on because I don't want to keep talking and waste my time here and it not even work, right? Let's see here. All right, I'm hoping you guys can hear me. That's all I got to say. I can hear you now. Finally, about time. Geez, I don't know what was going on with this deal. I'm telling you, the microphone did not want to work for whatever reason. Good to have you all on here today. Welcome to Beards, Heads, and Threads. Loud and clear. Good. Very good, guys. All right. So, like I was saying, and I'm sorry you missed it, I put my beard oil in. I was trying to show everybody how I put my beard oil in. So, I'll have to do another one of those one of these days when it comes to, um, putting beard oil in, how I apply it. But, I'm trying to show you how to style it now. And so, I don't know why this thing just does not want to show me live here. I mean, it shows me live, but it's not coming up for the live chat. Okay, there we go. All right, so make sure, guys, when you're coming in, you double tap the screen. I would appreciate that. We're going to get right into it. I promise you, we're going to get to the meat and potatoes to this. It will be helpful for you today. But I got to tell you, it's just been one thing after another when it comes to this stream, trying to get it to go, trying to keep it where you can hear me, that type of stuff. So we've got Randy in the place today. This chat today. We got Clyde. Good to see you back, buddy. Sure, Mohammed. Welcome in here. All right. So with that being said, let's get started. So I was just showing you guys. I just put the beard oil in. I waited about, now it's been probably like 10 minutes, but I waited about 5 minutes. And I did comb it out a little bit while it was still wet. And so I have a Vento Brio hair dryer that I'm going to put on 190, and I'm just going to style it this way, and I'm just going to show you how I do it, okay? Using a paddle brush, boar brush, and bristles with it. After I do that, I'm going to take my comb, wide tooth comb, just going straight down. I'm not pulling it in underneath my chin. Go in like this. It's going to make that little, almost like a billy goat type of curl, whatever you want to call it. I just go straight down. So they go like this. All right. It's looking pretty good, right? Now, what I want to do is I want to get my mustache to lay the way I want it to. And so I'm going to take my round brush and I'm going to just kind of twist it away from me, kind of in an upward position while the heat's on it. And you can see my mustache lays down just like that. Now, most of the time, my mustache will lay the way it wants after I've trained it so many times. If you want it to be completely straight, you can do the same thing like this. But I really don't mess with that. You can turn the cool shot on, which makes it cool. Like that, and then it will, there we go, pull it down here. All right, so that's how I style it, if anybody's wondering. And I like to use this little puppy right here for my mustache. More fine comb. All right, make sure your eyebrows are not going crazy. Okay, so that's it, guys. You can follow it up with butter or balm. I have balm here. I'm about to. Let me know. Should I upgrade this and like make it into a 2 ounce container, or should I keep the 1 ounce balms? Just let me know in the chat what you think. Let's see here. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Good to see you, Char. Welcome you and your baby daughter from Boss Country. Nice. And a question: what can I make when my baby use for my what can I make when my baby use my long beard like a toy? I don't know how much balm do you want to eat? I've eaten about that much. All right. Smells amazing, absolutely amazing. I don't think I'm going to use balm today though. I think I'm going to use butter. I'm going to bust open a new butter of mine. Well, this is a new container. You can see. Just take just a little bit, just like that. Put it in my beard. So a lot of you guys may not even know what beard butter is, but beard butter is a game changer. All right. You can see I put it in my hand and this melts like super fast. It's already melted. And I'm just going to put it through my beard like this. It's going to make it super, super soft. It's going to smell amazing. All right. Amazing. So if you want like a fragrance that you're going to smell all day long, literally all day long and throughout your beard, this is it. All right, the rest you can just, again, like I said earlier, if you have oil, you can put the rest in your arms. They are good if you have tattoos. You can put them on your tattoos. They work for your tattoos as well. All right, now that we have this done, let me go ahead and comb this out. It just comes super, super smooth with that butter in. So now I usually use butter at night, but I'm just gonna use butter today. Sometimes I do, it just depends. All right, so you can see how well that worked. All right. So it's not just the effect you're going to get in the beard and how good it looks, but you're also going to have it where it smells amazing. All right. Okay. So now I'm going to talk just a couple moments with you guys, and then I'm going to get into a head shave. Okay. So if you're new, welcome. Make sure you hit the like button as you're coming in. Let's see here. Uh, what was I going to do? Okay. I am going to just first, I'm going to talk about a stigma. All right. The stigma is this. A lot of people, are worried about, shaving their head. Yeah. Why do they worry about shaving their head? Well, because there's a lot of people out there that talk smack about people that shave their heads. But one thing that I want to talk to you about today, if you are a guy that is, you're debating, should you shave your head? Should you cut it? Maybe you already have like the thin hair coming on. You're getting older. Maybe you're in your 20s. It seems like these days there are guys that are even younger than before when we were younger that are starting to lose their hair sooner. And so my advice to you would be this: if you're starting to lose hair and you're starting to feel insecure, uncomfortable, it's time to take the leap. It's time to shave your head. Now, there's nothing wrong with shaving your head by any means. I think that when I first shaved my head about 20 years ago, probably was more like probably 15 years ago, um, I was just like, I don't like the thinning on top. I think it kind of looks stupid. I want to go all in and just shave it. I thought it kind of had a cool look to it. So what I did was I jumped in and I shaved it. I used trimmers to trim it down, which that's what you want to do. You want to trim it down first to a quarter of an inch or lower. So you can see my head. I don't have a lot of growth. I mean, this is about this is about 4 days growth. Okay, so it's not a lot. But I will say this: you want to make sure that you cut your hair or shave it when it's super, super short, because if not, it's going to pull the freaking crap out of your hair. It's going to hurt. So make sure you do that. If you're curious about a great clipper, trimmer, whatever you want to call it, I have a fantastic recommendation, but I'm not going to really talk about it right now. I'm talking about the head shaver today. And I'm going to talk about a product that I just released. I'm super excited about this one. I just released this on my website, bhtgrooming.com. If you're into beard care, if you're into head shaving, if you're into clothing, we have beards, heads, and threads channel that we talk about right here, but it's the bhtgrooming.com. Jim Britt, good to see you, brother. You have to have the right shape, head shape for a bald look. So anybody can shave, but you're right. There are some that look better and some that look terrible. That's so true. Hair identity. Yep, there you go. So with that being said, guys, I have my beard done for the day. All right, wanted to kind of get that out of the way. By the way, if you're coming in, hit that like button if you would, please. So today I want to introduce something. I'm excited about this one. Super excited about this one because I've been talking about this for a while. But as of midnight last night, BHT Grooming, we have released a pre-shave oil. And this is what it looks like. You see, my beard oils look like this, and my pre-shave oils look like this. And so I like the blue color. I like the bald silhouette with the beard. But I like these bottles. Why? Well, I love the color of them, by the way. Do you guys like the color of these? Pretty sweet and slick, huh? But I love the pump tops. I do. I even thought about making these or having these made up with my beard oil. But who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll change the dropper tops to the pump tops like this one. But we're going to talk about this today. This is the unscented. I have these in every scent. So if you are a guy like that loves a scent that I offer, rustic timber. I mean, I could be using it today since I have it in beard, but I'm just going to use the unscented today. But this one's going to have sweet almond oil in it, jojoba, which is going to be the closest to your normal natural oil, sebum oil that comes from your head and your face. But listen, this is also going to have castor and olive oil. And there's a lot of content or a lot of castor in this. So I love castor. I think the thicker, the better when it comes to shaving your head because it gives a nice glide. And we're going to show you how this works today. So if you're trying to shave your head, if you're new to shaving head, or maybe you've been shaving your head for a while, this is what I highly recommend. All right. You can go pick one of these up for $14.99, $15 for this on bhtgrooming.com. And I'm going to put it on my head and we're going to get started with this. All right. So you always want to put pre-shave oil on every time you shave your head, every time. If you're using a razor, if you're using an electric shaver, you always want to put pre-shave oil on. And there's a reason why I say that is because it's going to, number one, it's going to get you a closer shave. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. And it also is going to cut down on the irritations and the bumps and all that stuff. And I'm going to tell you that reason why too. Why is it going to give you a closer shave? Because it's going to actually absorb into your skin and soften the follicle at its root, which will make it a lot more easier to cut and closer. And number two, it's going to help your skin because of the natural things ingredients that's in this going to help soothe your skin and keep it from having a really bad irritation. All right. So with that being said, I did not exfoliate my head today. I do highly recommend exfoliating your head twice a week. I usually do that in the shower. And I have several different head shavers I use, but today I'm going to be using my go-to that I go to all the time, and that is the Baldy Pro by Grooming. So let's pump this up and check it out. Brand new bottle here, guys. All right. All right. As you can see, the viscosity of this. I will say this, if you also want a nice shine off your head, this stuff does a great job as well doing that. It's going to get it really nice and slick and looking good, guys. Look good, feel good, smell good, right? So Many of you guys may be asking, well, how long do you wait to put that on your head and then finally shave? Like, what's the between time? I usually just wait a couple of minutes. I mean, it don't take very long. I wax my head too. Nice, nice. Let's see here. We got any comments today, guys? Drop your comments if you have questions. Make sure you welcome everybody in as they're coming in. All right. Let's be nice in the chat. All right. So I've got my head all oiled up. No P. Diddy jokes. Isn't that crazy? The stuff you hear, it's actually kind of comical. Some of the things you hear. All right. So again, Baldy Pro by Grooming. I've done reviews on this, so if you're curious about this, you can always find it on one of my videos on my channel and check out the links. All right, I do have a link below to my Amazon storefront. And if you're curious about my pre-shave oil or any of my beard oil products or anything like that, you can always go to bhtgrooming.com. There's a link below where you can find it. All right, so now that we have it there going into the head, I'm just going to start shaving. You can see, I'm hoping you can really see a big difference where you can see how this really just plows through the thicker hair on the side. If you can really see the difference. I guess you can really see here, but when we get to that side, you'll really be able to see and tell. Always go in a circular motion when you're shaving your head with the head shaver, just like this. I did not put any shaving gel on. You can certainly put shaving gel. I like clear shave gel, but I didn't do it because I wanted to show you that this can actually be done with just pre-shave oil. Especially if you don't want to make a big old mess with shaving gel, you're in a hurry, you can just kind of throw some, beard oil on, not beard oil, but head shaving oil on, pre-shaving oil, and shave. And you can have it in one of the scents that I offer, and you'll be able to smell it throughout the day. People will smell you, and they won't even realize it's coming from your actual head. What's going on, Brian? Good to see you this morning. How do you exfoliate your beards and skin? I usually just use a Chicago comb, the big wide tooth one. That's it's on Amazon. You can find it. I have an Amazon storefront below where you can actually go to it, and I have like certain like tools that I've listed in there. But this right here, this is a Chicago comb, but they have a big wide tooth one, and I just dig into my skin under my beard while I'm in the shower. My mustache area, just kind of up and down and all that. And so it'll actually help exfoliate the skin under the beard and promote beard growth if you have the follicles to do it. Because what it does promotes blood flow, which creates growth factors, and it actually like activates dormant hair follicles. Audio is good for me. Awesome. Good to hear, Christopher. Good morning, buddy. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's off to a great start today. I am head shaving today with the Baldy Pro, not Balder Pro. My gosh, I almost said Balder Pro. I hate the Balder Pro by Remington. This is the Baldy Pro by Grooming. So the beard straighteners, I'm not a big fan of beard straighteners. I'm just going to tell you that right now. They're not a bad deal. The only thing I would use a beard straightener for is maybe my mustache to kind of straighten it up. If you have a short beard, it's probably not that big of a deal. All right. But if you have a longer beard like me, what's going to happen is it's going to straighten your beard out so much where it's going to look transparent. It's going to look thin. And if you're okay with that and that's your style and you're okay with that and you want to rock that, then great. But if you don't, I highly recommend just using a hair dryer. That's what I do. I'm always like cautious about missing one, a little hair. So I always go back over where I don't necessarily have to, but I do. And that's it, guys. See that shine? Look at the sides. I guess I should probably take a little bit off right there. If I go any lower, I'm going to start getting into my beard. And just so you know, I did talk the other day, I believe it was Sunday, about this tool right here, which I'm going to be using again. And I'll just put that here. And then I will work this into my beard where it fades. So it makes it super easy if you are struggling with beard cheek lines, wanting to line them up symmetrically, perfectly. It does a fantastic job. So let me go back to the chat here. Um, you don't use chemicals. Chemicals. No, I mean, what I'm using in my beard and in my pre-shave oil is all natural botanicals. So it's going to be, I don't say botanicals, all natural curie oils. All right. So nothing's going, should not irritate you. There's not, a lot of people, um, don't know this, but coconut oil is kind of high up there, for at least for a lot of people, on the comedogenic or comedogenic, depending on how you want to say it, scale. And that scale basically is a scale 0 to 5, and it kind of tells you how um, what basically. God, I always, when I try to say this, I just can't ever get it out. Um, it'll tell you how possible, how, my gosh, guys, it's too early. It's too early. It tells you the possibility, the higher it goes, of you getting like acne, clogged pores, and all that stuff. And so the coconut oil is like, I want to, don't quote me on this, but I want to say like maybe a 2 or 3, which is kind of high. And so a lot of people struggle with acne. They struggle with like clogged pores and grow hairs and stuff. And that comes from a lot of stuff like coconut oil. And so this does not have coconut oil in it. All right. This has a lot of castor, which I'm going to tell you this right now. A lot of castor in this. Some people could probably even get away using this as a beard oil. It's not going to have the carrier blend that I have on my beard oils, but I do have my beard oils where it's about a medium viscosity. So if you struggle with like your beard drying out, my beard oil works fantastic for the wintertime, being a medium viscosity. But some people like thicker viscosity. This is a super thick viscosity. It's got a high content of castor in it, and it's going to have some olive oil in it. It's going to have jojoba, sweet almond oil, and this one does not have fragrance oil in it or essential oils, but some of them will if you want that scent. Barbara Aggie, good to see you this morning. So you don't have to use a shave cream if you use pre-shave oil. No, you do not. You can simply get away with this. Now, if you want to use a clear shave gel, you can. But again, you don't have to. I do recommend, though, let me say this. I do recommend, after you do shave your head, use a good moisturizer. I do not have a moisturizer on my website yet. I'm still working on one. But I do like to use, um, one from Amazon called the Bump Buddy, from the Cut Buddy. But, I would say, if you don't really struggle, if you can get away with using pre-shave oil like this, and you don't have any irritations, which you shouldn't, it should reduce them, but I can't say that it'll take away for everybody because everybody's different. But if you can get away with this and use this, and your head looks slick and shiny, smells fantastic, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. You can just do this on the run, pump a few pumps in your hand, and rub it into your head, rub it into your skin. That way it's off your hands, and then go to town. And then boom, you're ready. You're good for the day. Head's all glossy, shiny. People say, man, your head looks great, right? At least that's what I get a lot. See here, how to get the beard, sir? I'm 29 and I don't even have a single facial hair. Well, many things come with that. Could be your genes. Obviously, a lot of times it's ethnicity. I had a guy on here the other day. He said he was Indian and he can't grow any hair, and none of his Indian friends can grow hair or family. and it just depends. If you are follically challenged and it's just not there, it's not going to grow. Um, but let me give you some hope. Being 29, you've got time, and I'm not trying to rhyme, but it seems like I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. See you, Randy. Take care, buddy. So, Barbara, if you're listening in here, maybe you're here today because you're just curious about head shaving. I don't know if you want to shave your head, you got a beard, maybe you got a husband or something that has one, or maybe you just want to listen to me jab, gab, gab, gab. I put beard oil on my head first and then shave and shave butter. When I finish, I rinse clean and put another layer of beard oil. Did well. Okay. When I grow a beard, I start having acne. What can I use to prevent it? So, Rudy, what beard oil do you use? Let me know. Do you even use beard oil? Just curious. Hi from Barbara from Canada, Connecticut. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I say this to everybody on here because everybody seems to be all over the country. Connecticut, you're an hour ahead of me. So good morning still to you. Good to see you this morning. Let's see here. We are talking about head shaving. We were talking about beard care, and we're still talking about beard care. So going back to the comment, Gambit, I believe, um, you don't really hit your peak where you have the full capacity of a beard until you're about 40. I know it sounds weird, but that's kind of what I've learned through study and research. 40 years old is like your prime peak time for beard care, for really growing the best beard you can have. And so, but you can really certainly try to work toward getting that if you have like dormant follicles, which means you've got the follicles, but they haven't been really activated. They're more like vellus hairs, the peach fuzz. You can actually turn a lot of those into terminal hairs, which are the darker, longer, coarser ones, by using like a micro needle or a microderm needle. You can use like peppermint, rosemary oil. Those are scientifically proven to help stimulate blood flow, which causes hair growth. Um, they say minoxidil. I don't really push topical minoxidil. I don't think it's probably wise to do in the long run. Don't even really know if it actually works for beards. It's shown that it works for head hair. um, I took oral minoxidil and I felt like my beard got thicker, but there was no science behind it. There was no like, reasoning, rhyme, or anything like that when it came to understanding why my beard looked thicker. But it could have been just because my beard was trying to get thicker as I was growing it out while I was taking the oral minoxidil. And maybe I just assumed that it kind of helped with the um beard growth. So I'm from Kansas. What would you recommend for starter? Uh, I would recommend my own products. I've been doing this for a long time. I've done a lot of like reviews on beard products and stuff. Let's see here. If you are using like something, well, I guess you're not using anything, are you? So, Beards, Heads, and Threads, BHT Grooming, bhtgrooming.com. Highly recommend this one, Rustic Timber. If you're into like a cologne type of scent, Deepwater Spice. Another cologne, Deepwater Spice is going to be more aquatic and more spicy with some incense. It's going to be fantastic for a lot of guys. It's a hot seller. Midnight Current is going to be more like a Armani Code Profumo, and it's going to be more like a date night type, warmer, fragrance. And I've got several different ones. Rustic Timber, great for fall. Amber Trail, amber. It's got tobacco. It's got some, smokiness to it, some woody notes to it. Fantastic. These oils are going to literally last you hours. So you can actually literally probably get away with even using fragrance cologne with the beard oils because it's like a twofer or a twofold. It's going to take care of your beard, but it's also going to help you with the scent. And I do have combos. I have combos over on my channel or my website, bhtgrooming.com. If you go to combos, you'll find like the essential bundle. You'll find, but one thing I do recommend, if you can only have two things, beard oil and a good beard wash. Don't wash your beard with like a bar soap. Don't ever wash your facial hair with regular shampoo. Never, never, never. It's a big, big no-no. And the reason why is because those soaps and the bar soaps and the shampoo for your head is not pH balanced. It's not made for your facial hair. It's more sensitive on your face. So you have to go with a gentle beard wash. And I have a daily gentle beard wash available on my website. I do have conditioner as well. And I also have combos together that will make it a little bit less price for you. So you can always certainly go over there, check that out. And I have a special going on right now, by the way. If you spend $50 or more and you use the code level up, you at checkout you'll get a free beard butter. So whole 2-ounce beard butter valued at $21.99. You get that for free. So you could take advantage of buying other things that you want to try and get a free beard butter that's going to really like lock in the moisture of your beard and really let it be healthy and grow to the place where you want it to grow. Start out on the right foot, guys. Don't buy cheap stuff. And when I say cheap stuff, there's a lot of things that are good priced, and I don't mean cheap like that. I mean cheap filler junk that you find at a lot of box stores. You go to box stores, you buy beard products. It could be sitting in a warehouse for months. At least, I've said this about my stuff several times. I'll say it again. My stuff's small batch. I literally make it and I turn around and sell it, ship it out, try to ship out the same day. So my shipping's super fast. Um, so tobacco vanille, depending on how you want to say it. That is a great one from Tom Ford. I'm a big Tom Ford fan. I love Tom Ford. Um, I do have some Tom Fords up there, and yeah, I love them. But I'm a big fragrance guy, and so I have a lot of fragrances in my beard products. Let's see here. What are my pronouns? Mr. and he. I am a man and I am fully masculine man. Okay. Beard ties and threads. Why wouldn't you be one if that's your channel, right? So, did you just go blow a big fart, man, and then close the door and eat your food while you're in there? Okay. Some of the things people say, it just kind of makes you. That's something that my son might say. That's about 11 years old. He just turned 11. So, you just never know who comes in the chat, right? So, listen, guys, do you have any questions for me? I went over how to put the beard products in my beard, how I do it, how I style my beard, how I shave my head with a Groomy Baldy Pro. Whenever my new latest drop, which is the pre-shave oils, you can get them in any scent. This is a blank slate. It's going to be unscented. And how this works fantastic for your head. Super amazing stuff. I love it when I shave my head. I love it when I shave my head. Thoughts on anti-dandruff shampoos for beards? Don't use any shampoo for your beard unless you know, and you have to know that it's pH balanced for your beard. If it doesn't say it's specifically for your beard, don't use it. All right. Don't use it or you will lose it. I'm telling you, you will dry your beard out. Your hairs will start falling out. It'll make it coarse. That's what happens. It really does. People, we used to say, don't wash your beard more than once or twice a week because of that reason. But if you're using the same stripping beard wash or a wash for your beard from your head hair or your body soap or something every single day, it's going to damage your beard. You're never going to be able to grow the beard you want to. What's my website? BHTgrooming.com. I'll put it in the chat. BHTgrooming.com. And also I also have it linked in the description. So let's see here. Let me see if I get here. BHT grooming.com. Bam. All right, there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. BHTgrooming.com. Is shipping free? Shipping is not free, but it's usually about 5, $6. So it's not real expensive. If you spend over $85, it is free shipping. All right. So how many times per week with beard wash? So with beard wash, if it's a daily gentle beard wash, simply just like I said, you can literally use it daily. You can use it twice a day if you have to. If your beard gets dirty, you take a shower in the morning, gets dirty during the day, you can certainly, and I highly recommend you wash your beard again. But the daily beard washes are so gentle, they're not going to do anything but clean your beard. They're not going to strip the oils out of it. It's not going to be that abrasive. Um, and here's the deal. Let me say this, Sonny. You can grow a beard, a super beard, without anything and wash my face with freaking bleach. Come on, bro. It sounds good though. I've never heard of anything. Okay, so what you need to do is go online, do some research. All right, that's all you got to do. I always love when people say stuff like, dude, I'm lying. Go do your research. I mean, listen, I've been doing this, dude, for a long time. I have done a lot of stuff when it comes to reviews, checking out stuff. So you can believe it or not, it doesn't bother me at all. A lot of guys grow beards and they think it's fantastic, but eventually it leads to just unhealthy beard in the long run. So you may feel like you're doing great now, but I'm telling you, there's coming a day when you're going to start noticing that you should have changed some things up when you were younger. And so, I hope that everything works out well for you, Sonny. I appreciate you stopping by. But again, I know what I'm talking about. And I would just say this: if you don't believe me, guys, everybody in the chat, you don't believe me, go do research, Google it. Is it okay to use shampoo for your head on your face or bar soap on your face if it's not made for your face? Just go do it. See what it says. Um, Okay, I thought you were basically challenging me like I'm lying. Okay, so my beard is rough. What would you recommend to make it soft? So, number one, if you don't use beard products, use beard oil. The reason why is because the beard oil is going to treat your skin. And if you want a great beard, you have to have great skin care. For most people, some people can grow a beard and you're going to have anomalies. Not everybody's, most majority of people are going to have problems like beard drift, like itching of the skin, and that's how you treat that with the beard oil. So your face has sebaceous glands, and they produce a oil called sebum oil. So as your beard's growing out, you're starting to lose some of the sebum oil because it's not producing enough to keep up. So you want to replace it with, or supplement, I should say, with a good beard oil that's got good premium ingredients. Jojoba is going to be the closest thing to your natural sebum oil. It's going to mimic that, and that is in my beard products. So you want to treat the beard at a skin level. Beard care is skin care. If you treat your skin well, your beard will look amazing. So, beard oil in first. Wait a few moments, and if you want to put beard butter, what the beard butter is going to do, it's going to lock the moisture into your beard. And by the way, let me just say this: if you're putting the beard oil in, make sure you do it while your beard is wet. It needs to be damp. Doesn't have to be soaking wet, but it doesn't. Do not ever put beard oil in when your beard's dry, because the idea is you're putting the oil in with water that's in your follicles. It locks it in because oil and water does not mix. It'll lock it in and it'll give it like a nice, just amazing looking, fresh look to it. And then so you wait a few moments till that oil really seeps into your follicles, and then you can put beard butter in, which I love to use. I usually use this at night. And you can put beard balm in as well. Don't ever put these in together. A lot of people think that they can put beard balm, beard butter in. That's just something you don't do. These are practically the same. They're going to have different content when it comes to the amount of butters. This one's going to have beeswax in it, which is going to have more of a hold. So if you're looking for a good style, this is going to be great. If you're looking for more of a deep conditioning, the butter is going to be better. I will say that as we're getting into colder weather, make sure that you are buttering up your beard and using a thicker viscosity of oil, because if not, the cold air is going to really like dry your beard out like crazy. So you want to be on top of that, proactive. You can see the difference between the butter and the balm. All right. That's going to be more of a conditioning, and this is going to be more of a hold because of the wax. See here. Stay bearded, brother. I hear you. Thanks for stopping by. That is why we call what we call try hard. Okay. I did like Die Hard. It was a good one. So, does anybody have any questions for me before I jump off of here? Wanted to jump on here and kind of give you some advice, share with you guys some products, what I offer on my website, and take some questions and try to help you guys out today on this amazing Thursday. We are getting started. Getting started. I'm excited. Excited for the day. Do you have to straighten your beard? You don't have to straighten. Do I have to straighten my beard? I don't always do it. I use a hair dryer, and I just straighten it out with a hair dryer. I don't have I do have a heated brush, but I don't ever really use it. So, but I don't have to straighten. I think when I straighten it out, it looks nicer. People compliment me all the time. So, it's like a woman, does she have to straighten her hair? No, but it probably looks good if she does, right? Um, can a person just get away with using beard oil only? I just recently started shaving my head in honor of my wife who lost her 5-year battle with cancer. I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Terrible. So sorry, buddy. Yeah, you can certainly use beard oil for sure. If you got beard oil, you can use it on your head. I'm not trying to, sell something to you guys that you can. I mean, the only thing that makes this different than the beard oils that a lot of people use is just the ingredients and the amount of the different oils that I put into this that just feels great and works great on the head. So any beard oil will work because basically what you're trying to do is lubricate, when you shave. But not all beard oils and not all head shaving pre-oils are created equal. I'm just saying, all right, but you can get away with it. Um, but I'm just saying this because I'm proud of my oil. I feel like I tested it and vetted it out and stuff like that, different oil contents and stuff. But yes, answer your question. Yes, you can use beard oil for your head. Save money if you have beard oil. Do you answer questions on your website? I do have a deal where you can send me a message and I can certainly message you back for sure. Um, Heated brush or versus straightener? I don't use either. I use a hair dryer. But when you say straightener, you mean like a woman's straightener that you just press, close, and just pull it down? I hope that's not what you're talking about. How about chemicals, exfoliating or scrub, or does the comb work just as well? So I don't use anything in my beard to exfoliate it. All I use, as far as products, all I use is that comb. On my head, I'll use a exfoliation cream, and I had one here the other day. I probably have it actually in my shower because I've used it. But I have a exfoliation cream that I use for my head. It's got little beads in it. It really kind of cleans my head really good and exfoliates it. Another one that they have, and I need to clean this sucker off. It's kind of nasty looking, but I just used this the other day. It's an exfoliation tool from the Cut Buddy, and you put the product on your head. Their shaving cream. You get it wet where it's not real thick, and then you can just use this to really get it deep down into your pores before you um, shave your head. But I use a cream from Headblade. It's exfoliation cream. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming to my website that's going to just be for everybody. I already have the head shaving tab now on the website, bhtgrooming.com. If you're into head shaving, go to head shaving tab and you'll find the pre-shave oil. But soon you'll find a shave gel that'll offer as well for your face as well. If you're doing cheek lines, or maybe you're a bearded guy, you have a smaller beard, or maybe you rock the chin look. I don't know. Maybe you shave your beard all the way off. I don't know. And you have a bald head, but I'll have that there, and I'll have like a nice moisturizer after that can go along with the oils as well. Let's see here. Check some of your products. Take it easy. But hey, thanks, Sonny, for stopping by, man. Appreciate you. Um, Jojoba peppermint, Jamaican black castor, tea tree, almond, and argan oils. That is my current beard oil. Has it? Okay, yeah. I mean that looks good. I mean peppermint's good for beard growth and hair growth in general. Jamaican black castor. You know, that's going to be it's going to be that castor. It's going to be made a little bit different, or the way they've extracted a little bit different. Tea tree, which is good. You like that? So I'm imagining that's like an invigorating type of scent that you have there. Yeah, I mean that looks good. That looks good. I mean, definitely. I will say that the jojoba um, and sweet almond is going to be really good for your skin in general. What's your best seller? Man, that's a tough one because every one of my scents are great. I do have oils that are samples that you can test off the scent for $7. But deep water spice, it depends on what kind of guy you are. If you are a guy that likes nice aquatic fragrances like Acquadigio, the deep water spice is going to be Acquadigio. It's going to smell like that with some kind of like the Profumo that they had that they discontinued. Gosh, I really wish that they still had that. But it's going to smell like Acquadigio Profumo. That's a hot seller for a lot of guys. Midnight Current is not as popular, but a lot of people do still buy it. Amber Trail is very popular for all the guys that like tobacco scents, amber, some smokiness to it, just real smooth. It's going to last hours. And the Rustic Timber is another one. It's going to have guaiac wood in it, just really resonant. In fact, that's what I have in my beard right now, rustic timber. And this one has, it's kind of green and woody, just like forest vibes. Very, very good. It's going to last for hours in the beard. Again, perfect for fall time and winter time. And then Old Saddle, if you like leather. Now, this isn't going to be like genuine leather. It's like old, worn leather with some rum, just kind of boozy. Smells fantastic. And then I have oud. If you like oud, I got oud essence. Uh, Again, it's going to smell like Tom Ford oud wood, kind of that vein, but smells amazing. So I would say top three sellers: Deepwater Spice, Rustic Timber, and Amber Trail. But all over, like if I was to say overall, I would say probably it would be like a tie between Deepwater Spice and Amber Trail, depending on what you're wanting. So, with that being said, guys, that's going to be my live stream today. Hopefully, this has helped you out. If you did not catch it, I did go over kind of how I style my beard in the mornings. I did like 3 or 4 live streams, tried to put the oil in and stuff, and my microphone just would not work for whatever reason. So, you guys missed that. I'll have to come back and do another one another time. But I did also show how I use my brand new pre-shave oil, new to BHT Grooming, and um, the Baldy Pro by Grooming. And I'll drop a link later for this too in my description when I get off of here, for if you're curious about this head shaver. This head shaver is fantastic. One of the top ones I use all the time. All right, so cool, man. All right, guys. Well, thanks so much. Make sure you guys double tap that screen if you have not. Give me a like. Listen, if you have not subscribed to this channel, perfect channel for you guys if you're into beard care. If you're into beard care, let me say it again. I was going to say if you're into beards, but if you're into beards, beard care, growing a beard, you want to grow a beard, you're trying to figure out how to grow a beard, this is a great channel for you. If you are trying to shave your head, or maybe you shave your head, you're looking for different reviews on head shavers, ones that will come out, you want somebody to review them so you don't have to go buy or spend money for them, I do that too. And different products. Obviously, I own BHT Grooming Company, so I offer these things. You can always go to my website, sign up on the email subscription list. It'll save you, like, I don't know, there's a percentage that we give you off. And also, every time I release a new scent, which I'm going to be dropping some here shortly in the fall, or a new product, you'll be notified that way. And also all these discounts that I always come up with and send out. I like doing giveaways on this channel. So if you like giveaways, this is a perfect channel. And let me say this before I get off of here. I was wanting to tell you guys this. I've told you guys this before. I'm going to tell some new people. Brio Beardscape, 115, 118, somewhere around there value. Version 2, going to be doing a giveaway to subscribers. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. And also the same hair dryer I use today, I'm going to be giving away to some lucky person as a subscriber when I hit 10,000 subscribers, which will be very, very soon. So make sure you guys stay tuned to that. Clyde, Brian, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you guys. Again, my condolences, Clyde. I'm so sorry to hear about your wife, man. I'll keep you and your family in my prayers. Um, Rudy, thanks for stopping by. I hope you subscribe. I appreciate you guys. And also want to say this, if you hit the notification bell, make sure you tick it to all. So every time I go live, you'll get a 30-minute notification ahead of time that I'm going live like this. And that way you don't miss all the stuff that we talk about. You, the Grooming a lot, and the Hummingbird. So they're two different head shavers. It's like, do I like water or do I like Diet Coke? Which one do I like better? Or which one do I drink better or drink better? Or drink more would unfortunately be, Diet Coke. I mean, I drink a lot of water, but I should be drinking a lot more water. Different styles. Yeah, and I always think it's good to switch things up too. It's good to switch things up, in my opinion. Some people can't afford it. So if you just wanted to buy one, man, it's tough. I think if you were to buy one, I would probably go, as much as I love this one, I'd probably go with this one. Because this one gives a fantastic shave. It's got everything you want on it. It's got the USB-C charging capabilities, digital display, which this has digital display, but it has a proprietary charger, unlike this one where you can use any charger for your phone. But the customer service with Grooming, I've heard bad stuff. I mean, I've loved this head shaver. I haven't had any problems myself with them. But if you have any issues, you want to be able to get a hold of the company. And I know this one out of New Jersey does a fantastic job. They're a lot smaller company, so they actually do give a dang about their customer service. So they take care of their customers, 1 year warranty. But yeah, probably the MK13. There's an MK3 as well that they sell, which is going to be a lot smaller. Nothing, drastically big difference other than the fact that the blades flex in a different direction. This one goes kind of inward and this one goes outward. All right. So hopefully that's helped you. Hopefully that's answered your questions. Tony, good morning. Good morning. I'm about to jump off here, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you've not subscribed, make sure you do. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you turn it to all so that way when I go live next time, you get a 30-minute notification. You don't miss it. Again, in this video, just recapping, I showed you how to do my beard, how to style my beard in the mornings. I also showed you my new pre-shave oil from BHT for shaving your head. And also, I showed you how I shave my head. So if you're wondering how I get the glare and the nice gloss going on, the shine, that's how I do it. So again, I'll see you guys on the next one. If you want to check out any of my products, bhtgrooming.com. Again, all the links are in the description below. Have a great day, guys. And always remember to look sharp and lead strong. I'll see you on the next one.